Okay, hello! Today I'm going to talk about non-conventional materials. So let's start. Welcome to this video, good day, and today I'm going to talk about the advantages and disadvantages of some specific non-conventional materials, as for instance, stepatapia, barik, adobe, and presser blocks. Maybe you have never heard about them, so I'm going to make a brief description to explain you their main characteristics. So, the most of them are made of soil. There will be clay, sand, straw, and sometimes manure that contains the straw with the best resistance, among other components. As you can notice, all of them share a natural origin that in fact don't need a very complex industrial process. So at this point we're going to start with the advantages, which will be the following. First, these materials are biodegradable, so at the time or the need of demolition of the structure, there will be no problem with debris as happens with concrete or steel structures. Second, they are variable and affordable, considering that the cost of the project is the main limitation in almost every case. This is a very good advantage. In the third place, all of them are very efficient way to face problems related to the thermic and sound isolation. Okay, and the last reason is supported by the fact that all of these materials are known by its low density, so their particles are not very close to each other that difficult the flow of heat or the waves of sound. That makes them very good isolator materials for heat or cold or very loud noises, right? Okay, in the fourth place, the structures built with these materials are lightweight, so the foundation will be cheaper and easy to design and build. They don't have or they don't need a very large foundation. If we make the comparison with cement or the concrete and the steel structures that are the conventional materials that we use in almost every project. Okay, and the last reason is related to the waste of energy. These materials, or the most of them, they don't even need an oven, for example. They just need to be dry at the air and in the natural conditions. In comparison with cement, steel structures, masonry bricks, that they spend a very big and a very large amount of energy. For example, cement is one of the most contaminating materials in the world. On the other hand, we have the negative points associated that are that they present some remarkable weaknesses facing natural disasters, as for example earthquakes, torrential rains, landslides, and fires. As well, the design must consider efficient ways to protect the structure against meteorological phenomena. There are not enough professionals that actually know how to design with these materials, and even if we have the opportunity of have this amount of professionals, we will have a very big problem, and this is their popularity, because people is going to think that they're not enough, that they're not good enough structures in terms of resistance or durability. Okay, in the third place, we will have that there are some restrictions of size. So these materials are useful to construct one or maximum a two-level building. They don't have, the resistance to make some big scale projects. So we have to think about houses. We have to think about some place, meant for small families, or maybe that they could bear a big amount of people, but they will just have one level. So this is a big restriction if we compare with the conventional materials, right? Okay, and the last part will be that their durability is very short, so it's necessary to pay special attention to the need of maintenance or the demolition to start again. When I said that, okay, this will be a short description for you to make a general idea of the current panorama of these materials that are not new, but on the contrary represent the ancestral techniques of construction and have a big potential in terms of sustainability. So this will be all. I hope you enjoy and see you the next time.